sitter med aldrig.
Almost there, almost there. हेलो दोस्तों ਅਸੀਂ ਚੱਲੇ ਕੈਲਗਰੀ ਫਲਾਈਟ ਚੜਨੀ ਆ ਬਸ ਫਲਾਈਟ ਬੋਰਡ ਕਰ ਲਈ ਆ
Foi um seu bagagem.
Finally, I can say this. Welcome to our Banff Jasper travel vlog. This is day 1. We landed in Calgary around 9 a.m. and picked up our rental car right after. I'll be honest, the drive started off pretty boring, nothing much to see for the first hour and a half. Our plan was to stop in this small town called Cochrane and grab a bite. We ended up having brunch at McDonald's, and since there was a Freshco right next to it, we picked up some groceries too. Just the basics like bread, jam, fruits and noodles. We had no idea how tired we'd be once we got to Banff, so it felt smart to stock up early. And oh my god, it was so hot. I was not ready for that. Thank God I bought my sunscreen stick from BOJ. It honestly saved me. Actually, this reminds me, let me take a quick break and show you what I carry in my makeup kit. Since airport security can be pretty strict, I try not to carry too much, especially when it comes to liquids. I have my everyday concealer from Maybelline in shade 122, an eyebrow pencil from ELF, this Lancome mascara, my YSL blush in the shade Berry Bang 54, lipstick from ELF in the shade Standing Ovation. Then I have my melting balm from Romand in the shade 06 Kaya Fig, and I love pairing it up with my NYX lip oil. For skincare, I bought my Dr. Elthea makeup remover and the 345 relief cream. I also carry my La Roche-Posay sunscreen, and you already saw this stick from BOJ. And obviously, you can't bring full-size perfume bottles in your carry-on unless you want to get stopped at security. So the perfect solution for that is Scentbird. I've been using their subscription service, and every month you get these sleek 8 ml vials that are perfect for travel. And a huge shout out to Scentbird for sponsoring today's video. For this trip, I bought my favorite scent, Bosque Mystico. I mentioned it in my last video. It's woodsy, a little mysterious, and it just reminds me of being surrounded by pine trees, which made it perfect for Banff and Jasper. This month, I got a few new scents to try out. Kayla Grey Petals is so light and airy, like a soft, clean girl scent. Then there's Toca Julieta. It's more of a dinner night perfume with pink tulip and green apple. This third one that I got, called Layla Lou by Rosie Jane. It's very fruity and sweet. I'm not a big fan. I think it's too sweet for me, but that's the beauty of Scentbird. You don't have to commit to one perfume or a full-size bottle, so you are not wasting your money. You can try new ones every month and figure out what really fits your vibe or the season. Each vial gives you about 120 sprays, so it easily lasts the whole month and is perfect to toss in your bag. If you want to try it out, you can get 55% off your first month using my code COG, or just scan the QR code on the screen. Your first fragrance will be only $8.97 and your next month will be only $17.95. I think it's such a good deal if you love switching scents like me. I hate the heat, but everything changed the moment we started seeing the mountains. I was so excited. The drive went from plain and boring to absolutely stunning. We saw people pulled over along the highway taking pictures and just soaking in the views. There are these little roadside spots where you can stop, so of course we did too, and it was so beautiful. We finally made it to our destination, Tunnel Mountain Resort in Banff. It's just 10 minutes away from Banff downtown, which is honestly the perfect location. Let me give you a quick tour. Right when you walk in, there's a small kitchen with everything you need, a fridge, microwave, cooktop, and lots of cutlery, which is perfect if you plan to cook. Then there's a little dining area and a cozy living room setup with a fireplace. Outside there's a sitting area surrounded by tall green trees and mountain views everywhere. It feels like a small cabin and I loved it so much. The bedroom was quite spacious with a closet and a TV, and the bathroom was super clean with the bathtub and everything you'd need. Overall, it was the perfect spot for our 2-night stay, and I'm so glad we picked this place.
We finally made it to Banff, and wow, it's stunning. Honestly, no camera can capture how breathtaking these mountains really are. I'm not even kidding you guys. If this is so beautiful, how beautiful it will be tomorrow at Lake Louise, Lake Moraine, and all those other places. I mean, I don't have words to describe this place, and it's so windy right now. Hopefully the camera captures my voice. But one thing that surprised me was the weather. It's really hot outside. And a quick tip, if you are a Canadian citizen or a new PR, just download the Can New app. That will give you free access if you are eligible to enter the Banff National Park. In case you don't know, Banff is a national park, so they charge you for the entry. But for us, it was free because I'm a new citizen and my husband is a PR. So we were eligible and it was $0, which is amazing. And yeah, that's it, I guess. I'll see you guys once we are outside.
After checking in, we quickly freshened up and decided to explore downtown Banff. The resort actually gave us free bus passes, but we chose to walk instead. As you can see, the downtown, it was pretty crowded and we were getting hungry, so we stopped at this big shopping plaza with a food court. We tried ordering shawarma, but it was so busy that we gave up and decided to keep walking. Few minutes down the main street, we spotted a trail leading to Bow Falls lookout point, so obviously we went for it. Another 25-minute walk, but it was so worth it. The views were incredible and it's definitely a must visit if you are near downtown Banff. On our way back, we grabbed a quick dinner, picked up a few souvenirs, and that wrapped up our day 1. By the time we got back, we were exhausted. We'd walk over 20,000 steps that day.
It's day 2, we are running late. We have to catch bus to Moraine Lake, and the distance from our resort to the bus station is 40 minutes, and we have bus at 6:30. It's already 5:37. Okay, let's go.
We were a few minutes late, and to make it worse, we were standing in front of the wrong bus. We actually needed the one for Lake Louise, but the one we were waiting for was going to Moraine Lake. Luckily, we found the right one just in time, and turns out there's a 30-minute grace period if you already have your ticket, so we were panicking for no reason. We finally made it to Lake Louise, and honestly, the views were breathtaking. I don't have words, just wow. There are all these people here to capture sunrise, and we are trying to find a place to sit. It was really cloudy that morning and the temperature completely flipped on us, freezing cold. Everyone was waiting, hoping to catch the sunrise, but it didn't look promising. Most people left, but we decided to stay, and I'm so glad we did because eventually a little sliver of orange light hit the mountains. It wasn't a full sunrise, but it was magical in its own way. Definitely one of my favorite moments from the trip. We had packed sandwiches for breakfast, which was such a good decision. That's why I recommend doing a quick grocery run before heading out. Banff doesn't always have restaurants, cafes nearby when you're exploring, and all that hiking makes you so hungry. After Lake Louise, we took the bus to Moraine Lake, which is about 30 minutes away. Keep in mind you can't drive your own car there. Private vehicles aren't allowed, so the bus is the only way to go. It actually works out perfectly. You can see the sunrise at Lake Louise and then head straight to Moraine after. The first thing I did there was grab a coffee. There's a small cafe near the lake and their latte was amazing. For some reason, I was starving again, so I had another sandwich too. Now personally, I still liked Lake Louise more, but Moraine Lake is still out of this world. You can see 10 mountain peaks from that viewpoint. It's surreal. We spent around 40-45 minutes there soaking in the views and of course taking ton of photos. Then we headed back to the car park, picked up our car and went straight to Banff Gondola. This was once in a lifetime experience. The gondola takes you to an elevation of 2200 meters, which is like 7400 feet above sea level, which is also the summit of Sulphur Mountain, and the elevation change is wild. When I say wild, it's crazy wild. And to make matters worse, both of us are scared of heights, so it took a minute to adjust, but once we did, it was incredible. I'd say this and Lake Louise were the highlights of day 2. It's scary and fun at the same time. And we are both afraid of heights. So maybe it was not a very good idea. Halfway. More than half. Almost there, almost there, almost there. Ah. Oh. After that, we made a quick stop at the Cave and Basin National Historic Site. It's this old cave with natural hot springs where people used to bathe back in the day. You can't go in the water now, but it's interesting to see. Though I'll be honest, the sulfur smell is really strong. If you skip it, you're not missing much. And a quick tip, check the Canoe app before visiting. You can often get free entry or big discounts on attractions like this. With the app, our entry was free. By evening, we were exhausted. We headed back to our resort, made some Maggi noodles because what's a mountain trip without Maggi, and called it a night. And just a quick reminder, don't forget to get your 55% off your first month on Scentbird using my code COG, or you can just scan the QR code on the screen. That was day 2. I'll see you guys in the next video for day 3, 4 and 5. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye!